everyone. Welcome to the Schuman Show. How's everyone doing? Are you doing well? Oh, wow, you're doing very well. I know why you're happy. It's because spring is finally here. Yeah, happy springtime. Has everybody recovered from losing an hour over the weekend? I know. It gets harder and harder every year. And it reminds me, actually, that I think there was a proposal to scrap seasonal changes. Am I right? Yeah, there was a commission proposal the European Parliament voted in favor of, and it's one of those rare pieces of legislation that unites all European citizens. And do we pass it? Of course not. So I guess enjoy your twice-yearly reminder that if something is stuck with the European member states, we never know when it's going to get done. So yay! It's been an interesting month. It's been a weird month, March, because I feel like we've all reached peak crisis capacity. And just when you think we can't take anything more, we found out that Silicon Valley Bank over in America collapsed. And as someone who doesn't know much about finance but remembers what happened another time a bank they'd never heard of collapsed, I didn't think that was going to be a very good sign, but we were reassured. We were told, don't worry, this is nothing like 2008. We're not going to have a problem here in Europe. And then I find out that Credit Suisse collapsed and had to be bought by UBS. It's like, come on, Switzerland. You're famous for one thing. Okay, Toblerone and cuckoo clocks as well. But banks, you're known for your stable, resilient, not so transparent banking system. I mean, your banks even survived World War II. I'm sorry, did I say survive? I meant actually did quite well out of it. But don't worry, we'll never have a bank run in Brussels because we don't have enough ATMs. Silver linings. You've always got to look at the bright side. Unlike 2008, the EU is showing a little more solidarity these days. After jointly procuring COVID vaccines, EU member states banded together to jointly procure arms for Ukraine, which is, it's quite a feat. I think it's an amazing achievement. We really have to recognize it. I once had a Dutch roommate, and we couldn't agree to jointly procure toilet paper, so... We've come a long way, everybody. We've come a long way. Yeah, it makes you wonder, what could we buy together next? Hydrogen, microchips, Scotland. I'll never forget you, Scotland. One Scottish person in the front row. Meanwhile, in more unsettling news, Russia had a visitor recently. Chinese President Xi Jinping went to visit his bestie, Vladimir Putin. And among other things, they discussed a peace plan for Ukraine. And thanks to the Schuman Show, we have an official transcript of what we think they said. Anything that works. The thing that there's of course one thing that made the news rounds more than anything, and it was the photo op between Vladimir Putin and Xi Jinping. Can we get that up? Now, folks, they say that a picture says 1,000 words, and I'm just wondering if we can figure out what these flags, these big, majestic flags, are supposed to convey. I mean, if you think about it for a tiny little second, maybe it'll come to you. Speaking of dick moves, it did come to you. Germany recently decided that it was more important to save its car industry than the planet. It pissed everyone off by trying to get an exemption to the combustion engine ban from 2035. But Germany please don't worry. Come on. You know your car industry can survive this. It survived World War II. Yep, 2 World War II jokes in the monologue, because we live in exciting times. It's scary, guys. It's scary. I mean, we've got a war happening in Ukraine. We've got the rise of AI. Did you hear about that over the weekend? I mean, it's scary. We've got inflation. We've got the climate, and sometimes I don't know about you. I get quite stressed, but I know we can always count on the EU to magic up a solution to anything. And that is what our first sketch is about. Enjoy the Schuman Show, everybody.